Alright, so, I'm going to be talking about Ultimate Invasion. This was another comic sent to me by my friend Chris. Chris, thank you once again. And yeah, so this was the book I feel like I should have started with. Now, to be fair, I did read Ultimate Black Panther. Chris did send me Ultimate Black Panther first, and I did read that. And I was talking about, like, I feel like there's things in here that I'm missing that were brought up in Ultimate Invasion. So Chris did also send me, for those wondering, yes, Chris did send me the first volume of Ultimate Spider-Man. So I guarantee you the next time we go back to the Ultimate Universe, it'll be with arguably what is being called the best Spider-Man book out right now. I can't confirm that, but hey, you know, I'm sure it'll live up to the hype. So let's talk about Ultimate Invasion. Ultimate Invasion was the starting point for this new Ultimate Universe. It was something that now, when the Ultimate Universe was coming back, I was like, oh god, the Ultimate Universe again. I didn't like aside from, you know, Ultimate Spider-Man, honest to God question, in the original Ultimate Universe comics, did anyone like the other titles? Choking on my own rage here. Did anyone, honest to God question, like any of the original Ultimate Universe titles? Oh, you didn't? You didn't give a shit because Mark Millar can't fucking write, and it got Mercy killed by Jonathan Hickman? Yeah. So, it was being built up again by Donny Cates, but things happened with Donny that caused him to step down and step away. So, when the Ultimate Universe was coming back, who better to bring it back than the guy who essentially Mercy killed it in the first Ultimate Universe? And that is Jonathan Hickman, who's been kind of overseeing everything. Hickman is a writer I enjoy. He was the perfect guy to do Fantastic Four, and also the guy to bring back the X-Men. And he was also the perfect pick for taking over the Ultimate Universe. I'm very curious to see what his Ultimate Spider-Man is going to be like, because everyone said like he was the perfect choice for Spider-Man, for Ultimate Universe Spider-Man, just to helmet himself. So let's talk about this comic finally. So Ultimate Universe, like I said, is the start of Marvel's new Ultimate line, which I do believe probably inspired the absolute DC universe. Anyway, so in here we follow the Maker, who's been broken out of a super prison and has now gone. He escaped the Illuminati after trying to convince Miles to come with him, to come to a new unit. He's basically, it's not like, initially I thought this comic was going to be like the Illuminati trying to stop the Maker from making a new universe. It's not that at all. It's only one issue that really tackles it. Not to mention, you think Miles is going to be like an important part of the book? He's not. He's barely even mentioned, and I'm pretty sure like for right now, until sales change or something, Miles is going to stay in the 616 universe. I think we can all agree that Miles ain't going anywhere in the 616 continuity. But yeah. So the story is essentially, so the story actually goes in a direction I wasn't expecting. You see, the Maker, after building a machine, he goes into another universe and remakes a new Ultimate Universe. Because it isn't like he brought back his universe, which they do kind of tease that it's still out there. But here he's just like, well, I can't go back to my to the 1610 universe, which I also like. There's a quick little reference to 1610 where the passcode to get into his cell that the people he hires to get out, that's the passcode to get into his cell. The code is 1610. So I like that little nod to the Ultimate Universe. But the other major aspect of this storyline is that the Maker remakes his universe by cutting off any kind of changes to this Marvel universe. He changes to make sure that the Fantastic Four never exist. He makes sure that Spider-Man doesn't exist. He can't find the Captain America of this universe, but he essentially changes enough of it to where he's now the ruler of this universe and is using several characters to be like the overmind of it. There's actually a pretty insidious thing where they characters that are part of the Maker's cabal explain how they control the world to Howard Stark, who in here is Iron Man. And Howard has this moment of, That is the most insidious shit I have ever heard in my life. And it's really fucked up. They actually pack a lot of story into 4 issues, because they're 4 oversized issues, which I do appreciate. If this was like 4 issues of regular size comics, I would have had a problem. But here, they actually pack an entire like prelude story into this comic. I also really like how I really do think the Maker is slowly becoming one of my favorite villains in the Marvel Universe. Granted, he is in the Ultimate Universe. I really do. I'm really starting to like the Maker. Might be one getting up there in my in a top 10 for favorite Marvel villains. So, but yeah, the Maker is slowly becoming one of my favorites because he's just so connivingly evil but so like smooth you can almost support him. The other the whole thing of this is just meant to be a prequel. Like, this is set up for this new universe. That's really what it is. And I can't really fault it for that, because it's more of, hey, this is the launching point for the new Ultimate Universe. So you get to, like, sit back and watch this new formation of said universe. I really do appreciate how they construct and build this universe and are going to be building characters from here on out. I'm really excited to see Jonathan Hickman's Ultimates. I liked Ultimate Black Panther, and I think I like it a little more now that I have context for what's going on. And I'm really excited to read Ultimate Spider-Man when I get around to it. So, Ultimate Invasion has been out. It isn't so much an invasion, that's the other thing. I just feel like that was just meant to be a clever title. I mean, it's an invasion of another universe and changing it to how the Maker wants it. But still, like, it's not really an invasion in the sense you thought it was. So yeah, I highly recommend it. I'm really excited to see this new era of the Ultimate Universe because it looks like it's being put in better writers' hands. Looking at you, Mark Millar and Jeff Loeb. So yeah, I think this is good. I think this is a really solid. But you have to read this. That's the thing, is that you really need to understand context for the rest of the universe. You have to read Ultimate Invasion. That's the only drawback, is that you can't just jump into any of the new Volume 1s or 2s for the Ultimate Universe. You have to read. This is required reading for the Ultimate Universe and the future of it. Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see Ultimates when it comes out in trade. I can't wait to read Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate X-Men, I don't know if I want to read it. It seems like a little too oddball for me. Maybe give 1 volume a go and how I feel. But Ultimate Spider-Man, I already got a feeling like I'm going to like that. And maybe now that I have more context, I have a better appreciation for Ultimate Black Panther. So 2nd volume will probably suck me in more, who knows. But yeah, if you read Ultimate Invasion, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this comic, and what do you guys think of the Ultimate Universe going so far. Do you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. And Chris, my brother, thank you once again for sending me these books and others and future ones. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.